Hi, I'm Becky.
I'm Tessa.
She's my neighbor, and I just wanted to share about how I invited her to our church. Asked a couple of times. She was just in a kind of transition place in life, and so I dropped the idea, and then, she felt it out, and it wasn't quite right timing, and that's okay. A couple months passed probably until I asked again, and probably once or twice more. But that worked, It was just when it was right timing for you and your family.
Yeah.
So now you're here.
I am. Yeah, we were attending a church, and so I think it was important for me to be able to share just my walk with God, with my neighbor, with my friend, and talk about what was going on in our lives and where we were and what wasn't really working with the church we were attending. And she had asked, and at first I thought, oh no, we're not Methodist, so we shouldn't go there. And so I continued at our church and really just wasn't attending there towards the end.
That was tough for me because when I saw you stop attending, because they weren't quite fitting with you,
Right.
and you weren't able to connect and have that time with Jesus that you seem to be wanting and missing.
Yeah.
And so it was hard to see you not go to church. So I asked again.
Yes. And so, I talked to my husband. I'm like, let's try it. I actually watched some services online.
That's a great idea.
To see what is this going to be like?
Yeah.
What's the music like? Because I like the everything.
Great, your worship experience.
Yeah, and so I really got into the music and really got into the pastor's message, and so my husband and I, and then also you had sent a picture of Creation Corner, because I also didn't just want to bring the kids to a place I didn't know. I was very uncomfortable just dropping my kids off at a foreign place. That's what drew us here was the children's ministry. We really wanted to make sure that our children were in a place where they can connect with Jesus, where they can get to know him, because that's the point, And so we came, and Becky came with us that day. I don't even think it was a service you normally attended, or
I might switch times.
She switched times to be able to come with us that day. I don't know that we would have gone if you didn't come with us that day. I think I needed that. That
I introduced
introduction.
you to some friends, some more friends, kind of start the relationships and friendships.
Yeah, so that was it made it very comfortable, very easy. And then when we were here, it just was everything was just spot on of what we were looking for.
That's awesome. And wonderfully made too.
Yeah, and so our son uses the Wonderfully Made ministry. It was exactly what we needed for him, and it just is a nice, safe place to be. So
lots of ways to connect, lots of different ministries within our church too, to be able to serve and grow friendships and grow a church family too. Which that's the other thing I was thinking about earlier today, that you brought your sister,
I did, yes,
husband, your mom,
yep.
And that one invite had an impact to your whole family, and I get goosebumps. I get excited about that. It was just a really cool thing that the invitation kept extending.
Yes, and I think it was important that you did keep inviting.
Yeah.
That even though I was hesitant at first,
that's okay.
And it wasn't
a new experience,
right. And it wasn't that you invited every day.
No,
it was
it
was a few weeks, a month. Whenever it was
not every
was right.
conversation.
No,
just like
no
if
pressure.
you mention something that kind of fit in with conversation, like, hey, you know, maybe
try us out.
Check this,
Yeah.
And it worked out for that time, that Sunday,
Yes.
That's how we first came. It was just that Sunday worked, and then you just stay. And,
I know,
and
we
you
never
grow
left.
here.
Yep.
And so it's
we
awesome.
stayed.
So thanks, Tessa, for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.